In this video I will show you how I control these lights with this box or with my phone wirelessly and be able to make nice effects like this possible. A little time ago I made this. It's a controller to control those lights you see in the background. But then I didn't have a good way to interface with it. So I made custom code to control it. But that didn't really work as good. And I wanted to control the LEDs with my phone. So that wasn't really an option in my code. So now I'm going to address it. Because I wanted to use my phone, I chose Wled. Wled is an open source project. It supports Neopixels. Mine is this one, so that should work. Usually you control Wled with your phone or with your computer, and has some nice effects like these. If you want to wire it up, you can use this diagram. I personally don't use a level shifter, but you could get better results with it. The ASP will be hosting a web server that you can access with any Wi-Fi capable device like your phone. Your phone will send data via WiFi connection. That means that it stays connected the whole time. That makes it that it's nice and responsive. But how I want to control it with the controller is a bit different. I will have a Wi-Fi connection with the Wled server, and I will send the data with a HTTP request. So the nice thing of HTTP is that it's easy to modify. It's just HTTP / IP address of the LED strip, so it knows where the LED strip is. After the IP, I will place win. That's to let the ASP know that is going to be data. And if I do A, as you see I have here, then a value between 0 and 255, for example 100, the brightness will be set to 100. I can place behind this one, I can place another one, for example T, that is to turn it off, on or toggle. So I will do 1 for example, and then I can choose the colors. So it would look something like this if I have it turned to red. So red LED lights turn 100%, green turn to 0, blue turn to 0 and white turn to 0. So only the red lights will turn on, and then on a brightness of 100 out of 255. As you see under this, I have put the most important commands. If you want to know more about this, you can go to Wled. The link will be put down below. Now I know how it should work. I will test it on a whiteboard. Here I have the HTTP request already set in my browser. Let's see if it works. If I hit enter, it will turn on, turn red to 0, turn green to 0, turn blue to 255. So if it's working, it should turn blue. Yes, perfect. Now I know that works. I can go to unplug my LED strip. upload the firmware of Wled and plug it back in. I unscrewed the top. Now it's running custom code, so it can use the temperature sensor and a motor controller to control the fan. Because I'm flashing code that's already been written, I am going to take this out. So I will do that and then I will be back. Okay, I have soldered this one directly on the power supply line, so it gets direct 5 volts. So I will flash this one with Wled, and I will put it back together and plug it in, and hopefully it will work. So I configured everything, and now my phone works. I can choose the color it has to be, but I have to have my phone at me at all times, because otherwise I can't turn it off, and that would be annoying. So now the fun part begins. Program this thing so I can control LED strip. I will send a HTTP request every time I press a button. I will program it and I will be back when it works. So it works now. I can change the color. It's quite fast. I will explain what these buttons do. This button here is the off on switch. This brightness, so I can set the brightness to low and to high. This one is to change the color to a RGB value. This one is to white. If I'm in an RGB value, I can use this switch here. It's self-centering, so I can press it and it will change to the color I have set it to. So if I press these two buttons at the same time, something fun will happen. It will go into party mode. So, or effect mode. I can change effects by using the switch. So I have this one. I have this one. This one will change it to a random color. This one. This is a calmer one. And we are back to ground. So, the brightness works on every bright and every mode. I can turn it here bright and lower. I can turn it in the other colors. I can turn it off. And when I turn it on again, it will be set on the last modus I had to set it on. If I get my phone, I can still change the color to whatever I like. So if I have something preciser, I can do it here. So that was the project. If you want to see the code, you can ask me in the comments. I'm open to share it. If you missed the updates about the subscriber counter, it works. Thanks for watching the videos and subscribing. That was everything for me. Until the next time. Bye.